And we're live. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
We're live, everybody.
Woo! Better late than never. Actually, it's not late. It's on my fucking time. But thanks for hanging around long enough to see it. How's everybody doing this evening?
Awesome. Great.
Super.
As you can see, Meter is on a whole different level. He looks kind of like Joe Rogan right now. Or Roe Jogan, whatever you want to call him. Who's out there so far? See, Loomy's out there. Vaping Swag is out there. Vape Frost Vape. Yes. Ginter is out there. What's happening, Owen? KBN's in the house. Alfred Pudding. Kenny B. Paul.
Oh, Ginter is out there?
Yeah.
People are saying the audio is choppy as funk.
Is it choppy as hell?
I see two or three people saying it.
Yes.
Sounds aquatic.
It's time for a new computer.
Yep, that's why the stream fucking went to shit. That's why. Give it a minute. It'll pop back, I think. If it doesn't, let us know.
It's like TJ, it always bounces back.
Well, let's try this. Here, let me drop my audio input a little bit and see what happens here. See if this is any better. Is that any better? Are you guys still cracking out?
Kenny said audio is fucked.
Is it good now?
It is choppy. Lumi says underwater.
You're a robot underwater.
Oh, let me stop OBS for a minute and then turn it back on, shut it off, turn it back on, see what happens. You guys are gonna get a black screen for a minute. Shit. And you know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to adjust my live chat settings for today.
What, your latency?
All right. Oh yeah, the latency. There you go. How's this? Is this any better for everybody?
Hello. How does this sound?
Hello. Good.
Give him a second here, because she's a little bit on the slow because I didn't fuck with my latency.
Train Sonic says fixed.
Train Sonic says fixed.
Okay, in this case, fuck you, OBS.
That's it.
I'll say it. Not afraid.
Sweet.
Yeah, everyone's saying it's good now. Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
So where the hell?
Unless they're trolling us and it's really fucked up.
Oh, it looks like everybody's saying good now.
Yeah.
Sorry if I say something to you in chat that is out of context. It's because I didn't fix the latency with your guys' live chat and the stream itself. So, well, in that case, it is what it is.
The sound is
fucking magnificent.
So, what's everybody up to? Oh, I see Hesh popped in there. DC Rackley's out there. Brave Shadows. Who else is out there now? Albert Rodriguez, Rob Scanlon. Hesh is in the house. And we're not worried about the language. This isn't one of those streams.
No.
So what's everybody up to this week other than... I'll get into some of those things here in just a moment. But how's everybody doing this week on the panel? How are you guys?
I haven't blown away from the hurricane yet, but it hasn't hit here yet. So
that's a plus.
Yeah, I got 4 days off though, so as long as I have power, I'm actually be able to get some shit done.
It says if. That's the key word.
Yeah, if. Yeah. I just gotta make sure all my batteries are charged.
What about
I brought the inverter into the pickup truck though, so.
Nice. What about you, Adam? You got a show coming up this weekend, don't you?
My audio just went crazy.
Yeah, I'm hearing somebody's shit.
Nick again.
Nick shit's always fucking with him. Oh, can't get right over there. Yeah, just shut her down, turn her back on. We'll be here. I got like 2 more hours of this shit. We got plenty of time.
Guys. Come on, use guys.
Use guys.
That's right, use guys.
Oh, you got a show this weekend, don't you, Adam?
I do on Saturday.
Eddie and the Arsons?
Yep.
If I lived close to Chicago, I would gladly come down. However,
we'll probably make it up there next summer, I would say.
If you're gonna make a show up in like the Green Bay area, let me know.
Try to branch out, yeah.
I'll gladly come show up.
Yeah, that's a big city. We'll try to.
It's decently sized, about 100,000 some change.
Yeah, it's a little 4-band banger at one of our favorite little places called the Mutiny. It's like a little piratey, punky kind of dive bar, and they like all the ceiling tiles in the place are all each one is like ornately decorated with like a mural or like a band, like an homage to a band or to an album. It's just a cool little place to play, and it's always free. Like there's no cover charge. We always get paid, and we always get free drinks, so can't complain.
Fuck no, that's a good place to play. Free drinks, sign me up.
Well, free drafts, but I mean,
Hey, free
It's
is
through you
free.
like water when you're playing, 40-minute set, 45-minute set.
That's it. What about you, Gizzard Stew? What are you up to this week?
I was just thinking that the best name for a band would be Free Beer.
Well, that was a radio show, wasn't it? Like Free Beer and Hot Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a morning radio show. They're on one of the stations here all the time.
Yeah, they're syndicated. Yeah.
Wherever they were playing, they just put up a poster, free beer at the whatever, free beer at the Mirage.
How many people would show up to that shit?
Oh yeah, and then they get there and they're like, no, that's the name of the band.
Motherfuckers.
Beers are $5, by the way.
5 is cheap.
Yeah, right.
That's pure genius.
I saw Kid Rock the other week. It was 14 for a beer.
Yeah, that sounds right. Jeez.
Fucking genius.
I've never
Hello,
told
Ro-Ro.
But still.
I would ask the meter what he's up to today, but he looks like he's still in Joe Rogan land, so we're gonna let him be there.
I think he's in Bob Marley land.
Buffalo Soldier.
I had more of a story about what I did today, if you'd like to hear it.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, so I nailed boards up on my garage today, and I'm getting ready to put seamless gutters on it.
Fun.
And then it was nice out, so I went for an 8-mile bike ride to the waterfall and back. And then when I got back, my second round on my parts for my dryer, my clothes dryer, arrived from Amazon.com. So I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be taking that fucking thing apart again.
The continuing saga of his dryer.
So was that fascia boards that you were putting up?
Yeah, I'm just putting up. The guy told me to put up some boards so that he has something to hang the gutters on.
Cool.
There's
Okay.
boards up there, but for some reason he wanted some sort of extra boards nailed up there.
Yeah, I think Nick just ditched this. He just went live on Instagram.
Well, you know what? I will say he did not quite ditch us because I just see guy by the name of All Day Vape just showed up. Welcome to the channel there. Nick said to come sub over here and hang out. So
Oh, cool.
Nice.
apparently, Nick,
Yeah, I think I beat All Day Vape in fantasy football this past Sunday. So
Later, Hash.
Later, Hesh.
Later.
Jesse, what about yourself? What were you up to today? Were you printing more shit? Your printers look kind of dead right now. Oh, he's got one going in the
There you
background.
go.
I'm printing. No, I had a great, awesome day and week. I did a good live stream on YouTube on my channel. I came up with the recipe that I'm going to start messing with. Or I got help to come up with I got help coming up with a recipe on my live stream. So yeah, god dang, woo! Wish I had learned how to talk.
Today, Junior.
It was magical.
Mm.
yeah, Chevy said you're making bags of dicks again.
He didn't bail on us. I told you.
Yeah,
I've seen people coming on in, and once they see he's live on Instagram, bam, they know right where to go. Follow wherever the net goes. We're good.
I think that's a good idea. Anytime you have downtime on those printers, they should be printing dicks over there.
Yeah.
Be
Your back your dicks will be
stockpiling-
ready to go.
D's and V's.
Yeah,
He's in V's.
just be stockpiling those tiny dicks.
I yeah, I should.
Speaking of tiny dicks,
What's up, guys?
No,
Well played.
My sound literally just came on when you said that.
So now that you're back there, and your audio hopefully stays fucking working, what have you been up to this week? Seen a couple of live streams.
Yeah, live streams. Did the last Project Pod yesterday. Gives it stew. Then I did my live show before that and after that. Then I'll be on Saturday. And now, yeah, other than that, just working and taking pictures.
he was
Yeah.
making sexy coils.
I did notice there was a good influx of Nick Devine pictures on Instagram lately.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Looks
I'm
like
trying to balance everything.
you know, if you would quit taking so many breaks between doing that shit, you wouldn't have to do so many at once.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, Nick, which is harder, actually making the coils or taking the pictures of them?
The thing is I enjoy making the coils. I enjoy having the pictures, but it's like, it's just, you got to balance the time. I didn't get into it to take pictures, I'll tell you that. It's harder for me for the pictures, really. I enjoy making the coils more.
Yeah.
Understandably so. If you were a fucking photographer, you'd be more in it for the photography portion of it, not the building portion.
I was watching his show last night. And he has this very high tech technique for bouncing light onto the coils to show color. It's called the white paper towel trick.
You'd be surprised how many like professional or semi-professional photographers actually use paper towels all over the place. It's funny when you like
To reflect light.
yeah, when you get to see like a photographer, like they're set up and you just see all these paper towels all over the place. You're like, oh, high tech. Huh?
That's like I talked to one of the larger reviewers one day, and I asked him where he got his base, where he does his drop downs. He goes, "Oh, it's a whiteboard. Bought it at Walmart."
I mean, after you buy the cameras and stuff, man, you ain't gonna have much money left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save money where you can.
That's it. Now that we know what everybody's up to this week, if any of you are blatantly oblivious to anything in social media on the vaping side of things, you probably need to go out and do a little bit of reading there. Kids, if you wouldn't mind dropping the link to that out in chat, that would be awesome. Because if I do it, my computer will probably crash and this whole show will go bye-bye.
I say I do it, but I don't have a blue thingy.
I have it.
So,
I'll just read this really quick. The FDA takes new steps to address epidemic of youth e-cigarette use, including a historic action against more than 1,300 retailers and 5 major manufacturers for their roles perpetuating youth access. Warning letters and civil money penalty complaints to retailers are the largest coordinated enforcement effort in FDA agency history. FDA is requesting manufacturers provide plan for mitigating youth sales within 60 days and warns it may restrict flavored e-cigarettes to youth to address the youth epidemic. So that was a mouthful.
So that boils it down. It was on, I think it was on CNBC, it was on Fox News, a bunch of locals.
Yeah, my local had it, and I shook my head because they threw their propaganda on top of it.
Yeah.
This is directly off the FDA website, though.
Yeah, that's what I read earlier today.
Go to the source.
So it's basically saying that the vaping community or the the people selling vape gear should have to have the solution to youths not buying tobacco products.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That really sounds like a them problem. I don't think it would be that if if that's really what they wanted to do. It shouldn't be that hard of a problem to solve. You have to have an ID to buy scan your ID to buy fucking tobacco products. It's that easy. You can't buy fucking tobacco unless you scan your card.
Yeah,
Everybody has an ID. Everybody has a driver's license. Everybody does.
I bet 70% of the kids that are using Juuls over here at the local high school, they have an older brother, sister, cousin, whatever that's going to the 7-Eleven and buying the pods for them because they're all underage.
It's the same way a lot of us got cigarettes.
Oh, I was old enough that we didn't have the laws yet, so I was 12 years old buying my own cigarettes.
Oh, and here's the kicker with that, because they're saying it's such an epidemic and it's on the rise. They're obviously not looking at all of the detailed studies that have been done, showing that those things have steadily been dropping over the last couple of years since it's hit the boom portion of it.
The epidemic is a fabrication.
Yeah, they never talk about how many, smokers it helps. They never bring that up. How many people?
I mean, this is Doug Gottlieb himself, though, using the terms epidemic and talking about revisiting the extension for the hardware and possibly take it back to 2016.
Yeah, and I saw a Twitter repost of somebody showing that once that was announced, you watched all of the big tobacco stocks went up.
Oh yeah,
like immediately.
Gave him a boost.
But one of the companies that Gottlieb targeted in his study or his report was Mark 10, which is owned by Altria / Philip Morris.
And it's not the Mark 10 that kids are going after.
No, it's the Juuls and it's the Bose, and I guess now some of them are going after this new blue, since it's a better one than the original one that came out.
It is.
To be honest, I think it's whatever they can get their fucking hands on.
Yeah.
Because, I know when I was smoking underage, it was, yes, I would prefer this brand. However, if I can only get old golds, guess what? That's what the fuck I'm smoking.
Yeah.
Virginia Slims, cool with me.
Yep. There was a long time where
I could smoke them.
Fucking the only thing I could get my hands on was Parliaments. Guess what? I was smoking Parliaments. The old fucking
vape had it out there. Yep.
I had to smoke Capri's one time.
Oh, that's what my wife smoked before she quit, and that was the only thing you couldn't get a coupon for. And in Jersey, they were like $8 a pack back in 2012.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, but those Capris, they're so sexy.
You get that nice skinny hold.
Yeah.
The hand, exactly. You got it. The fucking handout, Adam, and just
all slimline and everything, all dainty.
I could smoke one of those in one drag.
I used to try.
Yeah. So, in case you guys weren't paying attention to that news, make sure you do go check it out. So, no, the advocacy fight is definitely not over.
No.
It's far from over. We've
And
got
look
a
out at
long way to
California.
go.
Every town in California is proposing flavor bans, and Stefan Didek's busting his ass going to every little podunk town in the state of California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed there was one community out there that they actually had a win.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
I think there's 7 people that live there.
Probably 40.
Yeah.
Population of 40 people or something.
35 of them are illegal.
Talked them out of the.
Yeah. So now it's on that national level. It's not just the local levels where we were seeing the flavor bans coming in. Now you've got this coming in. That's like a fucking. It's like a fucking howitzer in a knife fight.
And he even mentioned flavors in his,
in his rant.
Piece that came out. Yeah.
Because to be honest, the way that I saw what he put out, it looked like a fucking rant versus a.
Yeah, he was pissed. And in some cases, he has every right to be pissed. He's given us plenty of opportunity to fix our own shit, and a lot of companies out there was just like, oh yeah, we'll get to it, and they were still marketing, using IP theft or cartoons or whatever. And as a community, we did it to ourselves, or as an industry, I should say, we did it to ourselves.
Yeah, and that's it. There is a reason why a lot of us that were heavy on the advocacy side of things were always saying, don't do this, don't do that. You see a company that's doing that, avoid them if you can. Understand there's certain things you like and you're going to go back to because they're good. But on the same side of that, you can at least send the company a message, hey, I don't agree with the way your labeling is or blah, 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 whatever. But there we go.
Well, so you'll see on my channel, I don't do many, e-liquid reviews, but the ones I have done, you'll see the bottle. It's definitely, a classy bottle. I won't do anything that has, that the label's not appropriate.
And that's exactly it. It's the little things like that they're seeing it's such a big problem that's causing the epidemic, and it's causing because it's not that. It's fucking crafty little bastards being crafty little bastards.
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
Yep. I'd like to officially welcome Meter.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
How goes it, gentlemen?
It's Meter. It's Meter.
Holy shit.
Congratulations on your Chiefs this past Sunday. By having Tyreek the Freak, I won my fantasy game.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a bad day when you got to cheat on your fantasy team. That boy is fucking retarded. He just can't be
I got him
stopped.
like the 10th round, too.
Yeah, that dude is ridiculous.
I don't want to talk about football. Screw you, by the way, TJ.
Oh, my second round pick in that fantasy draft was Aaron Rodgers, and I was sweating it out until he came back and decided to throw on Tom Brady jersey and go out there and freaking kick ass.
That was insane. I might become a fucking Packers fan.
Yeah, what about him hobbling around on one leg kicking ass?
That was pretty gnarly. I'm just saying.
That was like Brett Favre-ish.
It was. It reminded me straight of Brett Favre. I'm going, you two are definitely cut from the same cloth, and we just got lucky enough to find that same piece of cloth.
Yep.
Yeah, but Brett Favre was always known for taking one too many gambles and throwing that one interception.
Yeah, they didn't call him the gunslinger for nothing.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Good.
Hey, we appreciated it back in 03 in the playoff game.
Though, that was the one thing here. We lived by the understanding of you live by the Favre and you die by the Favre.
Oh, yeah.
And then he
I still remember Brian Dawkins catching that interception in overtime like it was a punt.
I know there were some people sweating doing a discount double check when that fucking cart came out onto the field.
I almost shut the game off. I was like, you know what? Season's over. Thanks, guys. It was a good preseason. Right. See you next year.
Yeah, great time, guys. Great try. We'll do it again next year.
I think the only people that were sweating more was the people in the head office who gave him that ridiculous fucking contract for the next 4 years.
Yeah, right.
I was feeling guilty. I was like, holy shit, I drafted this motherfucker. Now he just got hurt and he might be out for the season. I'm sorry, Packers fans. You're stuck with Deshaun Kaiser.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Should have kept Hundley.
No.
Kaiser's not as bad. And Kaiser's worse than Hundley.
No. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. Hundley, just because Hundley got starts last year does not make him better. He was fucking miserable.
Well, no, he got starts last year because there was nobody else to,
Yeah,
they didn't want to sign Kaepernick.
He was miserable. I don't know why everybody says they didn't want to sign Kaepernick. I don't even think it had anything to do with that, but they don't want to sign anybody. Have you ever noticed the Packers don't do shit in free agency?
You look at a lot of the starting quarterbacks right now, and Kaepernick still doesn't have a job.
Hell, we lost our first string and moved our second string up to fucking starter as opposed to taking Kaepernick. So,
well, you drafted Mahomes in the first round. You had to bring,
Well, yeah, but Smith left prematurely.
Yes.
Like, we let Smith walk early.
Yeah, you let him walk because you had Mahomes.
When he was barely learning how to put the driving gloves on. So that was a ballsy move of the Hunt family. I'll give him that much.
Oh, you mean Andy Reid? It was a ballsy move on him, and we know what Andy Reid is capable of, and sometimes it works, and a lot of times it doesn't. But Mahomes is a decent quarterback. He's better than Bobby Hoying.
Yeah, he's hungry, man. He's got the fucking drive for it. So if he can keep his fucking head down and learn the fucking team a little bit, we can have a good fucking run.
You know, better than Kevin Cobb, not Bobby Hoying. That was Ray Rhodes.
Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be some gnarliness this year. I'm actually saying, I will say this as a pure hatred for the Bears. I'm pissed that they got Khalil Mack. I'm fucking furious. Because we offered if I remember correctly, they said we offered the same thing to him. And all of a sudden the Bears went, oh, well, we'll do this. You motherfuckers, go die in a fire.
Yeah, the first game he goes out and basically hits for the cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross Vape Andy doesn't do playoffs. Well, he does playoffs. He just doesn't do championship games.
Well, that's
Mac was out there to prove himself for sure.
That's what we don't do.
Well, that's because you have Andy.
Oh no, we were blowing playoff shots long before Andy got here. Trust me. I've been watching this fucking train run off the fucking rails for 30 years. Yeah, we were playing playoff games before Andy was even a fucking twinkle in the fucking Joseph Hunt's gleaming eye.
We did beat the Vikings, though.
That's true.
And Graham, I don't think any of us on the panel were born. Well, maybe Gizzard might have been born when the Vikings lost to the Packers. Lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't remember that game. That was before my time too. I do remember the Purple People Eaters though.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember Fran Tarkenton. He was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Black Cat White Face is in the house. What's up, Scott?
Good evening, Scott.
Oh shit. Cool kids are starting to show up now.
I know, right? Holy shit. Watch out. Shit's about to get real. So, now that we've got the football talk out of the way, I didn't even think that was going to come up. I was trying to avoid it because Leafa wasn't here, so I couldn't give him hell. And Adam's never been dick enough to send me anything that has Bears related shit on it like Leafa, so I wasn't gonna rub anything in your face with a one-legged fucking Rodgers, but you know.
That's all right. I'll accept the fact that it was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. You didn't even get beat by a good Rodgers. You got beat by a half a Rodgers.
Yep. That's what happens.
Where are they standing up this week? Because I need to set my roster. Is he going to play this Sunday?
Oh, he's going to play.
All right.
They keep doing the we don't know. That motherfucker's going to play. He said it after the game. I'm playing.
As like Doug came out today and said, Nick's starting this Sunday, against Tampa Bay. Carson still hasn't been cleared for contact, so. But next week against the Colts, I think is going to be when big number 11 returns.
Yeah, your backup's not bad though.
Nah, he can catch better than Brady.
I don't know. I heard Brady catches pretty good and wears it as well.
Ooh.
Burn.
In honor of Bud Light, they just decide in the third quarter to do another Philly special, I liked what I saw on Twitter after that. Trey Burton tweeted to Nelson Aguilar, "Hey, nice throw."
See if you get see if it starts popping in there.
I'll let you know when it pops up here.
Yep,
it's good.
It's back right away.
Oh, well, that's good because it doesn't show.
We're back. We're back. We're live, everybody.
Live again.
There we go. Now we're fucking working. Oh, there's the guy that I was going to give some hell to tonight. He's in chat. There's Leafa. You got your cheese head ready to go?
Yes, Swaggy says you're sharing the Wi-Fi with the whole neighborhood.
This ain't on Wi-Fi. This is fucking direct connect. When I first moved into the house, the first thing I did was I ran Cat 5 cable through the whole fucking house.
Now they have Cat 6.
Yeah. I also wasn't gonna pay for Cat fucking 6 cable because that shit was way more expensive than Cat 5.
Yeah, now it's reasonable, but I'm just running Cat 5 to my router. It's not even 2 feet away from me. So.
That's how mine is too. Router's right there. Cat 5.
And, you know, you gotta have a whole fucking fuck ton of Cat 5 cable, like a really long length before it really cuts anything down.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough fucking square footage in my house to worry about that. Maybe if it went all the way to the edge of my backyard, maybe. No.
Run that shit out to the treehouse.
Yeah, if I took it downstairs, out through the garage, out by the mailbox.
Oh,
That's
cool.
Nick. Nick, when it sounds like a washing machine, that's Nick Devine.
Yeah.
Everything good? Are we good?
Does it look good? Does it sound good? Oh, there's our PayPal. All right.
PayPal. Paid $40.
All right,
It's
let's see
going
that
right.
cheese head, goddammit.
What? There's a cheese head?
Yeah. Thought that was part of the... Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Thanks for taking one for our team, Lifa.
My stash looked a little light.
Those Packers still suck.
And I guess it's all right. You still get to look at green and gold every time you go watch your kid play football. Enjoy that.
$20. You're welcome, Kasa.
That's right. Roro's giving you kisses there, Ray, so you're good. And he's out.
Was that from the Bears game?
Yep. It's been an ongoing thing every season now since that happened.
Twice? You got to go through that twice a season.
Yep. Although I am not looking forward to going to watching them go into Chicago and play for that because that's not going to be as friendly, I don't think.
Roro just said we're buffering again.
Fucking life.
We
I'm
appear to be
good.
buffering again. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm watching it. It's good on mine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
buffering.
Yeah, it looks fine on mine.
We're choppy.
And maybe
I
it's
wa-
just...
maybe it's because you're running the stream from your computer.
I don't think so because I've never had... Before I've had Lifa do it, or
Right.
never had a problem there.
Last time
Shadow saying still good. Kenny
It looks
B
like it's
saying good.
selective buffering.
Yeah, selective buffering.
selective
Parts of the thing. Buffering.
selective
makes it
buffering
wanna-
usually means that
Fucking YouTube, maybe.
I was just watching it, and it's working great on my side.
Roro needs a new computer, maybe, or new internet.
She's watching on her
provider.
phone, so
That can be. They're probably They're probably only letting her get so much downwidth or bandwidth.
One of those fucking things.
Your phone bandwidth sucks.
So I had nightmare in my house yesterday. 2 fucking 3-year-olds. That was a nightmare.
oh jeez.
My fucking niece, who's a month younger than my son here, and the missus thought she would be funny, and my parents came up to drop off a gazebo that they had gotten for us, and they said, "Hey, can we bring your niece Maisie up?" I'm like, "Sure, bring Maisie up," she says. And well, she's here. My mom asked the missus, mind you, I'm working at the time, so I have no say-so in this whatsoever. She goes, "Hey, my sister says Maisie can stay overnight if you want her to." Mrs. "Oh, sure, that's a great idea. It'll keep the boy busy." No. Fuck it. As soon as she leaves the house, she had to go run some errands yesterday. Those motherfuckers ran in opposite directions.
You should have thrown him in the ball pit.
Yeah, that would have been great if we still had the ball pit. I've got the balls in the basement, just not the pit.
Throw him in the ball pit. Put the lid on it.
Oh, one wanted to play in the sandbox outside. One wanted to play inside with toys inside. I'm going, no, I can't be in 2 places at once. Motherfuckers, pick one or the other.
take the toys in the sandbox.
There you go.
Compromise.
Yeah. And there's toys in the sandbox now too because of that. On that road.
2 3-year-olds running around the house. That sounds magical.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a key word I would use for it. That was like a fucking nightmare. I think Freddy was stepping in there somewhere.
Nick, mute your mic. Mute your mic for 1 second.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him.
You got the fuzzies going.
Is that the air conditioner?
He has broken Maytag dryer syndrome.
Wombasky's in the house. What's up?
What's up?
Oh, I guess since we've got a couple Aussies here, then we can give a little Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi. It was just Labwork's birthday the other day.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, yo, bitch.
Crazy Face McGee's out there too.
True.
And Joey to the motherfucking O.
Word.
That name right there.
Yep.
One of the best names on YouTube. One of. I won't say the best.
I say, whatever happened to finger banging fat chicks? Haven't seen him around forever.
I haven't seen any FBXC in a while.
Whenever he changed his name, he's still out there. We just don't know it.
He was on Instagram not too long ago doing something. He's still around. I think he's got a whole lot going on right now, and he doesn't have as much time to play as he used to.
Life happens,
as they say.
Yeah.
So it was Paul's birthday on Monday?
Happy birthday to you.
Dulcet tones.
So Wombatsky is apparently putting drop bears out there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Beware the drop bear.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the Drop Bear Brigade.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe that's where Fagan got the inspiration for the BTFC.
Vape Ross Vape said that finger banging fat chicks got arthritis. Can't do too much finger banging anymore.
He does a lot of heavy lifting.
Right.
Repetitive motion gave him carpal tunnel.
That's what I was just saying. He's got carpal tunnel.
I can't anymore.
Gotta wear a wrist brace. Oh. And the only thing I would ever worry about a drop bear with is that they have fucking chlamydia.
What?
You didn't know that?
I don't know.
A rampant problem with koalas that have, I think what they say, 80 or 85% or something like that of koalas have chlamydia.
But can they give them to humans though? Give it. That's kind of fucked up.
It depends on what you're doing with the koala, but I'm sure you could get it.
I don't know what people do with koalas, but I mean,
if the motherfucker bites you, any sort of exchange of bodily fluid, you know.
I'm just saying, I don't care if they have chlamydia and it don't cross over to humans. I don't care, unless one jumps on you.
I'm just saying, chlamydia is chlamydia. You don't want the clap.
No.
A lot of purple out there.
What there is.
Perplare me.
Gotta love some of that adory liquor. That's right. Speaking of which, you know what I still have here? Where the fuck did it go? I've got a couple of those, but I also have one of the fucking Oh, there that motherfucker is. No. Nope. That one's a sticker. I got one of the fucking press-on tattoos around here somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, they said the hurricane just took a different track. Good, maybe it's gonna go up to like Delaware.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe that itty bitty ass state off the face of the world.
Oh, this thing is turning into a dud. They're now saying it's only going to be like not even a category 2 by the time it makes landfall.
Well, if it's only a Cat 2, that ain't that bad. They tend to lose steam as they get closer to shore anyways.
Yeah, but our water's really warm right now.
So it could change and pick up again. Besides, who the fuck trusts the weatherman anyways? Those guys are wrong so often, it's ridiculous.
And then they're saying it's going to drop south and then come around, but I just want to see the rain totals again.
Adam, you got love out there, buddy.
Really?
Music Maker IV.
Oh, Music Maker 420.
Yep. Hey, touche. Yep. I wasn't picking up on that.
Takes one into one.
Yep.
Who are you, Music Maker 420?
Wait, is that you, Adam, talking to yourself?
No. Look, my hands are hurt. My phone's here. Here.
Who's it? What's it? 420?
You sound much better, Nicholas Devine.
Yeah, I switched devices. I totally switched over devices, and I shut my air conditioner. I don't think it's the air conditioner, though. Maybe it is, but I have this air conditioner on literally all the time when I'm in here.
Oh, look at that. Pippa's out there. Hello, Pippa.
Actually, your camera looks better, too.
Yeah, this phone is amazing. This is what I do all my pictures with, this phone.
Yeah.
So we've identified it's my drummer Jake from Eddie and the Arsons.
Oh, cool.
Dude, thanks for coming in and checking us out, man. Appreciate it.
What's up, Jake?
Jake from State Farm.
He wearing khakis.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jess.
Somebody had to be that fucking guy. Thank you, Joseph Gurr.
Like a good neighbor.
Damn, the way that storm's dying down, I might have to work Saturday. I don't know, yeah.
Oh, at least you got a day off in between.
Oh, yeah. Well, 2 days.
Do a trick.
All the evacuations they already put into place, all those fucking people trying to get back in there now.
Well, our issue is the railroad. They decided today, well, we're not going to unload. We don't want that inventory on the ground because if it stays on the train and the train blows over, it's the railroad's problem. If it gets on the ground, then it's the people that own the rail yard's problem.
Yep. Insurance is a motherfucker.
Hell yeah. But they've had tornadoes go through that yard and just pick up like Chevy Silverados and slam them into shit.
Who's feeding back?
I don't know.
Does anybody else hear that, or is that just on my end?
I hear it sounds like an oxygen tank or something. Like,
yeah. Yep.
It's Nick. I just muted him.
Yeah.
God damn it, Nick. Your audio is fucked.
Poor Nick.
Really?
Yeah,
really.
Yeah,
give like a little tick sound there.
I was hearing it a little bit earlier, but now
Right
it's
there, yeah.
when you're not talking, it's like tick, tick.
All right, well, everybody shut up, and I'll just talk the whole time.
I'm
There you go.
down with that.
What the fuck? Maybe could it be like my internet or something?
No, you might have a setting in Zoom or something. Isn't there like a setting in Zoom that does something
Wait.
with background noise or something?
maybe it's Adam.
Maybe.
It's Adam.
Oh, it's Adam this time.
Busted.
Because I'm completely on a different device.
It was doing it when Nick was gone too. So yeah, it just went away.
Son of a gun.
Oh, it's Adam.
Oh, it is Adam.
You know,
Sorry.
that's really bad because Adam is an audio engineer.
Right? Makes me look like a total tool. I'll be back.
See, it can happen to anybody.
It's the sound guy doing it.
Oh,
I'm saying it's still there. It's still around.
it's
No,
still
it
there.
wasn't the sound guy after all.
Like I said, Adam sounds overpowering, and it's coming through Nick's speakers first.
He might be right. Well, no, Adam's not here now, and it's still getting that little like.
I'm not getting it.
I'm getting a little bit of back.
I get a little noise, but it's not the noise that was going on.
You know,
Kids these days, I tell you.
their fancy fucking equipment.
The hipping and the hopping and the pull up your damn pants.
It's turning.
Yo, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I actually had I'm on a phone. I had the video on playing while the stream's on. I'm in Zoom and I'm playing the video.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, it was probably double looping.
Yeah. How's the sound right now? Should I go out and come back in now?
Sounds good.
Oh, you're good now.
They put
crystal clear.
Sounds good.
All right.
So
wait till Adam comes back so we can all apologize.
Golf Tee, I have a suggestion that you can rename the stream "Irritating ASMR."
Hashtag that right. You can get a lot of views from that shit.
Someone should message Adam.
I'm already on it.
He's taking his microphone apart.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
He's cleaning it all.
Real quick.
He's like, here, hang on, I gotta get a Q-tip to get that piece of dust out of there.
Right.
I think I found it. I found this red wire inside.
Which one do I cut?
Which one? Sweating. Which one do I cut?
Swag says it's Ned's fault.
Yeah.
Fucking Ned in there sabotaging shit. He's better than everybody else.
Who else do I?
I thought Frank was frozen for a second, and then I realized.
I was just looking at this on the hurricane shit.
Hey, you gotta stop worrying, man. It's not that bad.
No, well, hey, I'm a Yankee down here in the South, you know. We go through this about once a year, but...
Dude, I lived in Louisiana during Katrina and Rita. That shit ain't bad.
Oh, yeah. You win.
Like I said, if they said it's dropping on Cat 2, that's just a fucking thunderstorm.
Yeah.
What's up, Alan Gorby?
Look,
Just
it's
a
a
really
puppy.
wide one.
There's a puppy.
Holy shit.
See that?
Come back, Adam. Come back.
Come back, Adam.
Where his head now? Well, it's down to a
Adam, your shit's fine. It wasn't your shit. There's a reason why Nick has headphones in now.
You know, if you guys were true friends, you'd let Adam still believe it was him just for my sake, you know?
Guess I'm that asshole then.
Okay, fine, Adam. It was not. It was all your fault, but we forgive you. Come back.
Come back. Oh, shit.
It was weird though. Whenever Adam muted, it kind of stopped. But I guess it was feeding through or something like that. That was weird.
That's probably because everyone had shut up when he muted.
You. That didn't come out right.
Apparently, Eileen says you can go through her more than once a year. Huh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Get in where you fit in.
That's right.
I used my DIY stand today.
Did you? That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Did it help you out?
That's awesome. Yeah, it worked great. Kept the bottle from tipping over.
Cool.
That's what it's for.
What kind of bottle?
A plastic bottle.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Stuff her up your butt.
I thought there was a couple of different bottles that thing held. So you know.
Yeah, it holds different sizes.
I know. I was trying to get at a point there of which one didn't tip over.
It'll also hold your monocle.
There you go.
Why does it not surprise me that you have a monocle?
Oh, that's...
It'll hold these 60s and some 30s, just different sizes and different types of bottles. It'll hold.
This is high tech. I use this when I photograph coils.
You just drop the coil on the table and set that over top of it and click away?
Pretty much. Hold it up to the camera and use it as a magnifying lens. It actually works.
It's got Bluetooth, so you just connect it to your phone.
Yeah, Bluetooth.
It wirelessly takes shots of your coil.
Hey, if it's good enough for diamond jewelry, it's good enough for a coil.
Fair enough.
So you're trying to tell me that you think jewelry and diamonds are better than coils?
What do you think of mesh? Ah!
Remember how we used to use mesh, and then we stopped?
Vaginal mesh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah, right?
Is that a sore subject with you coil builders? Mesh?
No, because, you know...
We don't care.
No.
Whatever.
They don't mess around with that shit.
No.
That's right.
It's really, it's a meshy subject. So.
Well, in theory, couldn't you just take a whole bunch of fucking, like, 44 gauge, weave that shit together and make your own mesh?
Theoretically.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what we do, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, think about it. You're just making fancy mesh.
Yeah. I'm a mesh making motherfucker.
That's right. Mesh your fucker.
Mesh. That immediately made me think mash and then moonshine. Great. I don't want to fucking drink.
Because coils lead to moonshine.
The coil building community is so low key, it's hard to get like something that irritates them that you can poke them with. I thought maybe mesh would be the deal.
They just don't think about that.
Yeah. Maybe what are they? Cell boom tanks. That's worse.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Pippa. I will.
Sub-ohm tanks with their pre-designed coils, unrebuildable.
Yeah.
I mean, you can rebuild them, and just a pain in the ass to do it. It's just easier to buy them.
Yeah.
I used to rebuild sub-tank coils.
Yeah, that's like the first coils I built. What were they? The Pro Tank 2?
Yep, those and like EVODs and shit. That was my first.
Yeah. You had to take out the little rubber grommet, and it was just.
Couldn't
and then
use
there was a
anything
metal
thicker
pin.
than 28 in there, maybe.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's like the same way in other like things like with people that do one thing versus another, and how they don't really like necessarily not get along, but they don't like mesh well,
mesh well.
Yeah.
Mesh well.
like making coils out of round wire and square wire, and then mesh stuff, or like companies like that make cotton versus companies that make like polyester, where they're like shit talking each other, like fuck them polyester guys.
Your shit's so 70s.
Yeah.
Polyester pussies.
Yeah. Your shit shrinks in fucking warm water, you fucking loser.
Can't even do that right, you jerks.
And then you got the nylon fuckers. I don't agree with either one of you bastards.
Yeah, well, I don't trust those nylon fuckers. Fuck them.
They're uppity.
They're crazy as fuck too.
Fabric wars.
How the fuck did that happen? Jesse, stop talking.
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ. How the fuck? That is a weird fucking segue into talking about fabrics.
Like when they invented duct tape, then all the other people that made tape, they were disappointed.
They were like getting people to go against the other tape. Like we're signing petitions against asking tape.
Oh, fucking Christ.
And it took how many years for someone else to come out with something that they claim is better than duct tape because you got Gorilla Tape now?
And of course, they stole all the idea from the other people, so.
Oh, yeah.
Gorilla Tape is still duct tape, it's just black.
There's a
what's the one that's racist?
Yeah, I was going to say that about masking tape. You think you're better because you're white, but
But the black does hold on a little.
Oh,
they have
sorry.
infomercials for that flex tape. Did you ever see those infomercials?
Oh, yeah.
The guy's like, I sawed this boat in half, and then I put it back together with flex tape, and now it floats again.
Yeah.
And then
Flex still would have floated if you didn't saw it in half.
Yeah, I tried using a flex tape to fix a pipe on my pool once. Yeah, no,
not so good.
So it don't work whenever it's in a wet situation.
Not with that kind of pressure. Put pressure to it, it fails. Maybe out there on a lazy river, lake, or something. Yeah, it might be okay. But you put a couple hundred psi to it. Nah.
Did you put it on the outside or the inside?
On the outside.
Should have put it on the inside. Would have taken care of it.
I just went and got a new pipe and said, fuck it.
Yeah, until the
So I
tape
put it
comes
around my
loose
finger
and
and
shoots through your fucking pump and fucking pop up.
Just hold your finger to it for a while.
I wrapped it around my finger and just put it on. I do have a question. Yo, I am in so many chat rooms, and I'm sure so many people, because I'm in chat rooms with people who are in the same chat rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. They're just not all together anyway. But anyway, nobody could possibly be in all the, like, there's very few people I see in all these chat rooms. Do you guys like actually like have the same thing, and you can only be in like one chat room all the time, right? Like, I almost feel like a dick that I'm not in some of these chat rooms. Like, I'm in a chat room from all these different teams.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't possibly talk to all these people. It's not possible. It's just not
No,
possible.
there's some of them I'll quick read stuff, but I don't have time to reply because there's too many of them.
Yeah, it's like with the mixing, we have, in the Discord, you got, DIY Down Under, you got DIY or Die, you got this one, you got that one. It's just like, yeah, I can't keep track.
You gotta pick and choose your battles. That's how that one works.
Right.
I was just gonna burn bridges and go into the ones I don't go into and just be like, I don't like you guys anymore. Go fuck off.
You got to get drunk before you do that, so you have plausible deniability later.
Yeah.
Yeah, your cotton sucks. I banged your wife.
The next day, you're all like, "Was I in here yesterday? Because I don't remember anything, but someone said I might have been in here."
Right.
Motherfuckers.
Just go in there and keep going. Did you send that package out yet? Did you send that package out yet? Did you send my package out yet?
Send myself yet?
You got that tracking number? You got that tracking number?
Man, too many fucking chats.
Yeah, so I got, like 3 or 4 of them on Facebook. It's just like at night, if I need to get some sleep, I just gotta go, do not disturb because it's blowing up all night long.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta turn it off. Especially like in the morning. Like I actually mention this a lot. I have an app that I do math problems to wake up because I can't wake up to just no alarm. I'll just keep hitting snooze. So I need to do something to wake up. So it's math problems. And when it goes off, all the chats also go off. It shows me like, because I set like notifications for 8 hours. So now I'm trying to do math problems, but I'm hitting the chats every time I'm trying to hit the number 2. And I'm opening it up.
Well, at least you're fucking awake then because you're pissed that you can't shut it off.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll like pull up something that Tommy sent or some shit. And they're like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to do my math problems.
Yeah, next thing you know, you got a transvestite with big tits in your
Right. Just looking at backwards birth and shit.
Oh, but that's fucking funny. Let me see. Fuck it. Throws the phone. I'm over it.
Where? I know you put the link in the thing, but where is that article at? Is it? It's on the FDA website.
Yeah, it should be on the what's new link, right?
Yeah.
I think Dawn is here.
Oh,
there she is.
Yeah, you throw enough purple hearts out there, it's like the bat signal.
She shows up.
But she's usually listening anyway. She usually lurks and listens.
That's it. Hello.
Bye.
Hey, bye.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
She loves that picture, by the way.
I'm saying my shit must be lagging or I got blocked, but I don't even see her in the chat.
Me neither.
Are we in the wrong chat?
She's here.
We're not having this problem like last week.
I hope not.
Are we in the wrong chat?
It happened last week. That was a fucking hot mess.
That was kind of hilarious.
I don't even know how the fuck it happened. That's the worst part, because I only created the show once. What made it worse was I came in today to create today's show, and there was last week's show sitting there. Huh? How the fuck did it duplicate?
Oh, damn.
Pizza when you should have french fried.
And apparently zigged when I should have zagged.
That's what I generally do.
Yes, Dawn is always watching.
Yeah,
That's
this
right,
is true, Church.
You don't have to see her in chat. She's here.
Oh,
Know that.
She
Know
knows where her friends are and always give them the support.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Why did Eileen come to the right fucking show?
So, does anybody know how they decide to name hurricanes? Is there like any rhyme or reason to it?
I know they go in alphabetical order at the start of the season. That's all I know.
That's all. Yeah, me too. That's all. I don't know how they get the actual name. Like there's a standard.
Women, because they come in, they wreck shit, then they leave.
Like, could we ever have like a Hurricane Madonna or?
Oh yeah, you could.
You could, in theory, if it gets that far down the list.
Yeah, but I think if you named a Hurricane Madonna, it would pretend it was really younger than it was and develop a weird fake accent and just kind of drift off on its own.
I knew.
It'd never make landfall.
Tornadoes. It would be two tornadoes.
It would be a tornado that shoots across the water edge.
It would adopt children from a small country.
Right. For a little while, anyway.
Yeah, National Weather Service will come up with a list every year, and they get creative on there.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, because it can't be in alphabetical order of all the names. They have to have a list in the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
figured we'd be in the A names all year round every year.
Well, no, when I say they go in alphabetical order, each storm it'll go an A storm, then B and C with those names. So Abby, fucking Bridget.
Don't they go
Cindy?
I just found a
Can't-
link that
can't
basically
hurt-
explains it. I'm gonna post it out there in chat. It's a really long article and it tells the whole history of why they started.
Oh, well, if it's long, I don't have that kind of
Pretty
attention.
interesting.
No,
yeah.
we should just read it here. We should read it.
It's pretty
We should
long.
read it out loud. We'll each get a paragraph at a time.
Like it's fucking grade school. We're taking reading lessons here.
We're doing it old
Class
school.
over again.
Old school style.
Lines 4 through 6. Go meter.
I don't do lines, man. I'm all natural.
Meter always comes up with the best shit, though. I knew that if I brought up that topic, he would have something good to say about Madonna.
I mean, woo! Like a virgin.
Carly Simon. He could probably come up with something for Carly Simon, too.
It would
Don't
be
be that
vain. that subject would be too vain.
Yes, it would. Because you always think it's about you.
Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's clouds in my coffee. Clouds in my coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, and the coffee. Oh, hang on. I'm going to put this down.
And maybe we should name one of them the Pink Pussy List. That's a good call, Lipa.
Yeah.
Or would it be the Pink Gato? God damn it, TJ, not paying attention.
What you do?
I overdrip the shit out of this.
Flooded.
Shit, I overdrip when I'm watching what I'm doing.
That's like me. I over squonk like crazy.
You don't. You just. You're anti-dry hit. That's what. You're trying to protect yourself.
Yeah. I stay on the moist side of things.
Yeah, it's great when you can actually taste the liquid, not just the vape.
Just turn the heat up to about 200 and take a big rip.
That'd be great and all, but I've got it in a fucking mat. Nah, it's alright. Dump a little bit out. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Wipe the sides and you're good. Let's try that again.
One more try. Have faith.
I watch Forged and Vire all the time too. I DVR it.
Hell yeah. I gotta binge it though. That's what I was telling Kim. Like, I can't watch the new episodes. I gotta ignore that shit when it comes out so I can binge like 3 or 4 in a row. Otherwise, I'm just like, all right, so when's the next fucking week? No, I can't go for another fucking episode. I need like 7 in a row.
You know, I can say that is the downside to me leaving traditional cable television and cutting the cord. I don't watch as much. However, I fucking binge watch a lot. Like if I'm gonna sit down and watch something, it's a whole series. If there's fucking 10 seasons, it's 10 seasons that I'm sitting and watching for. It's every day when I got time. It's what I'm doing.
The real bad part is when you get like 1 season shows. Like, I did Altered Carbon in a day and a half. I did the entire first season of fucking Nightfall in a day and a half. I did like 2 seasons of Vikings in like a day and a half. Like, I'll fucking, and then when it's done, you're just like, fuck, I did that to myself, didn't I?
Yeah.
Last weekend I did season 2 of Ozark.
See, that one's still in the queue, so I'm just like,
Ozark is a good one.
Oh yeah.
I like that one.
It's one of those shows that the first episode I was just like, yes, I'm in.
Yes,
I'm in. Where's the fucking line? I'm gonna sign on it. We're good. I'm in on this.
I'm waiting for Peaky Blinders for season 5. That's gonna be awesome.
I have an very off-topic question.
No.
That can I do an off-topic question?
Yeah,
Pirates.
it's a fucking Wednesday.
Pirates.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Pirates. Definitely pirates.
I want Meter to go first. Here's the question. Are you ready, Meter? Doesn't look like he's ready.
But you said you only did natural.
Now he's ready.
No.
Okay, Meter. So the question is, should kidneys be able to be bought and sold?
Well, now that depends on how you're defining kidneys. If you're talking about like
Human-
live harvested, as long as they're
human kidneys.
But the thing is that now with technology, we can artificially replicate kidneys, so you don't have to worry about that whole waking up in a bathtub with stitches on your side shit in there. That old adage of fucking, organs getting yanked out anymore doesn't matter, because in a year or two, people like Jesse are going to be able to print you a new spleen, and then you just got to go down to the corner clinic and take that anesthesia and wake up working normal again. But for now, I would recommend not purchasing a cooler with weird fingerprints on it from a van. Just wait it out.
Unless you're a smoker, then why not? I mean, you're already killing yourself.
Right. In that case, if you're not ready to quit, then you might as well start shopping.
Exactly. Yeah, buy them lungs at Walmart Medical.
I don't know if anybody saw it, but somebody, I can't remember, I want to say it was Caltech, day before yesterday, turned a spinach leaf into a fully functioning heart. They used some type of solution that dissolved the chlorophyll but left the cellulose structure of the spinach leaf, and they injected heart-specific muscle tissue cells into it, and they fucking grafted to the spinach leaf, and they had it fucking twitching and pumping. Craziest thing I've seen in a long time.
Whoa.
Are you saying they may be available at the local Dollar General sometime?
All I'm saying is Whole Foods is about to get a whole new section.
Fresh.
And it's going to be overpriced, but it's going to be so clean.
Man, Eileen is coming in hot tonight for you, Frank.
I know.
Yes.
I guess that's what I've missed the last 3 months.
He says, well, you see where I'll be here in a couple days. She'll be meeting you at the truck stop.
Oh, yeah. With a kickstand.
It's always good when their names are their instructions for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jetsons did have flying cars. Yep. We're getting there eventually.
Yeah.
Totally lied to us though. In Back to the Future, they said 2015. Total lie.
Yeah.
So technically, there were some
out of the series by a year too, so you got to give them a little bit.
I suppose.
And I'm guessing right now Tesla must be in trouble. I passed by the dealership today in Charlotte, and you couldn't fit another car on the lot. They're not selling.
Oh yeah, that's because they're trying to fucking out Elon after he was smoking weed with Rogan last week. Pricks.
Yeah, where do you think he got all his good ideas from?
He didn't even fucking inhale. Elon Musk did on the internet the thing that Bill Clinton testified about in front of fucking Congress.
Just puffy.
He went like this, but it all came right out. Nothing went in.
Yeah. He even said minutes later, he's like, I feel no effects from it anyway.
Yeah, he told him right out.
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker's a robot anyway. It ain't doing nothing to him. He's a fucking robot. That motherfucker's a robot. I don't
He's
care.
a cyborg.
Yeah. That you would think like after 3 hours of talking with Joe Rogan, you would think that he's more human. No, I think he's more of a robot. That fucker.
And I know one thing: they don't pay shit to get their cars moved. They can keep them things sitting out there in California. I ain't gonna put them on my truck for that price.
I wonder if you got to keep them in a freezer so the battery stays fresh.
Oh, I've seen where someone must have like bottomed one out when they were loading it, and they parked at the truck stop and went home. Came back next day, and the truck was melted because it vented out one of the batteries and just took out the whole load.
Or runaways and.
Oh yeah.
They should have fucking checked their fucking resistance, right?
Yeah. Ohms too low.
Ohm's law.
That's right.
They're running a fucking 0.8 on a fucking Tesla. You know?
What the good news is that means he's running those fuckers unregulated.
Yeah, unregulated.
Maybe there's a
you
bad
got that DNA Tesla.
You can really get those fuckers to fly.
Somebody
did
the DNA 2500T.
Right.
And 30 T's in there.
Actually, the new ones, the longer range ones, they're using 2700s.
Really? Are they? They probably. I mean, it is probably.
Yeah, there's like,
of them.
yeah, and the original ones, they were using 18650s.
That's what these, just about every battery is a bunch of them. Like, where's my drill? These.
Yeah.
My drill bat. It's like 4 18650s in there. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I
running parallel. Yeah.
Took them all apart to hang them up, and I like the whole fucking box of solar lights that I had. Every fucking one of them. As soon as you pop the plastic cover off to get to the actual mounting area of it,
yeah,
see the 18650 in there. I'm like, you cheap pricks! You're running fucking 25 hours in these bastards.
They're probably, yeah. I I actually was showing that to somebody. I have one of them little, you know, you recharge your phone with the little battery packs.
Yep.
And it fell and broke the one day, and it's an 18650 in there.
Yep.
But they're running like the A bin.
Volkswagens? Yeah, I've hauled Volkswagens out of Jacksonville.
I hear that printer going.
Yep.
There it is.
I love those little songs it sings.
Chevy, man, Toyota's got a big ass place down there on Talleyrand.
Question for the panel: is there anything new coming you are all looking forward to?
Topside.
I would say the top side, but I gave up on squonking. It just is, for me, it's more of a pain in the ass.
And with that top fill, nah, it's in the you know.
Well, no, and I get that part of it'll make it easier, but
yeah,
for me, it's I want to change flavors. I gotta go fucking clean the bottle, go get a new bottle while the other one's cleaning. Fuck all that nonsense. I don't have time for that. If I want a new flavor, I'm just gonna rip the fucking wicks out, burn that shit off, throw a new wick in it, and call it a day.
I usually keep like the same flavor profile in a bottle. You know, it's not gonna be the same juice, but
right, you can have a tropical bottle.
Yeah, a dark bottle. You know, like tobaccos and butterscotches and
that right there. Sure, I can have fucking 6 or 8 or 10 different bottles for different profiles. Cool, but I'm not gonna go fucking buy 6, 8, 10 different bottles just so that way I can do easy switch outs.
Well, the Bastium comes with 2 of them, so. Yeah.
And that's, like I said, that's all fine and dandy. For me, that's just more of a pain in the ass. It's great for car trips, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
But to be honest, now that I've got a fucking cuppy, I just take my fucking mech with me and I'm good.
Pow!
I like squonky. I like my mechs better, but I like squonky.
See, that's why I have mech squonkers.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I have too. I got the regulated Therion squonk, and it don't have enough power.
No, it's only 75 watts, right?
The trouble with that one too is if you leave the battery in there, it's got like a little bit of a draw on it, and you'll come back and your battery will be completely freaking dead, completely dead. That thing ruins batteries if you leave them in there.
Right, like
Geek Vape Aegis is like that too. The Aegis Legend.
I like turtles too.
There's the goat that's coming out. That's the Homeboy OC. I believe Grim Green also. It's an RDA. I got to see it in Cali. It's definitely different.
Oh?
Is it close to anything else at all, or is it that different?
Tell us more, Nick.
Close. The deck comes out. I believe it's magnetic, but the deck comes off of the dish. And it comes with preloaded coils that are just, I believe they're just 22 gauge space wrapped coils.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Pippa, I haven't seen any pre-orders yet for the top side.
The top side looks promising. We'll have to see.
There you go. Like,
I mean, I got to hold one of the prototypes, and you know, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, for what it does, it looks freaking awesome for sure.
It looks a lot like the Sigeli squonker, except where the battery is on the Sigeli is where the bottle is.
Yeah, it's a pretty ingenious device. It definitely made squonking that much more convenient for sure.
Oh yeah.
Now, I want a 2-battery version.
Yeah.
It'll be big.
That's what I like about this.
Yeah.
It's a brick. I mean, I don't take this out of the truck or, you know, I don't carry around the yard. I use my my Pulse 80 watt for that. But
you would still all the time. It's pretty meaty. Like,
yeah.
I'd be down for that Basium.
Yeah, I got mine for $40 thanks to Brian.
Nice.
Yeah, the guy they wanted $79 for it. And I said, well, I'm friends with Brian. And the guy said, oh, oh, you're friends with Mr. Brian? I'm like, yeah, ask him. And he asked him, he's like, yeah, give him my price. He goes, hey, $40. I'm like, all right, here you go. 220s.
Sweet.
They had them pretty cheap on My Freedom Smokes, but I don't trust them anymore because they keep getting security breaches on their website.
Right.
Well, my issue is My Freedom Smokes. My Freedom Smokes is since they're in Charlotte, I got to pay state sales tax. So,
Hey Frank, I'd like to point out that there's a statement someone made out there in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Frank has an admirer.
Not bad.
And there's worse things you can have. So
what do you call a hooker with one leg?
A hooker with a what?
What do you call a hooker with one leg?
Eileen.
Oh, snap.
Been there.
Sorry, Eileen. Had to do it.
We always say that about IHOP. You know, they have the one-legged waitresses named Eileen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spill a lot of shit.
What if you had like Hurricane Debbie? It sounds like non-threatening.
Well, unless she goes through Dallas.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of Debbies I know are fucking bitches.
Yeah, one of our operations managers, that's her name. She sounds like the boss from Monsters, Inc.
Eileen slapped me.
Yeah.
Hard slap or soft slap?
I don't know.
I think that was one of those beat me, make me feel dirty slaps.
I was wondering about that. It makes a difference.
Depends on how bad they want the ass to be red. What shade?
Oh.
Hey, Meter, are you having and Nick, are you having a MMA feed this week?
I was wondering because there is fights this week. There's a Hunt and what's his name? Olna or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, Olenek. There you go. Fucking Russian.
Yes.
First card.
He's been to Russia.
Yeah, and why the fuck is it on Fight Pass only? If it's the first time you're going to Russia, people probably want to see it.
Because they didn't get Khabib on the card, and nobody really gives a fuck about Olenek.
Yeah, that's true. And to be honest, he's probably going to end up getting beat with a walk-off.
I know. I don't think so. He actually has cardio. So as long as he can dance for more than like 3 minutes and 27 seconds, Hunt will be fucking wheezing and his arms will be down. And
yeah, you're right. You said the key word in there, if.
Well, I think Hunt's spent more time lately worrying about his fucking lawsuit with the UFC and not enough time in the gym trying to walk off that cut down to 265 frame.
Yeah, he's always been that guy, though.
That's for damn sure.
It only takes one with him. That's it.
That's true, but that's also what Olenek is known for as well. Is he's got that same walk-off fucking power. Plus, if I remember right, he is the dude who's gotten the first, not one, but 2 Ezekiel chokes in the UFC from the bottom. From the bottom. While mounted.
So fucking gnarly. Just...
Yeah, dude. So, even if Hunt tries to take a move and run at him, all he has to do is sidestep, take that fat fuck to the ground, and it's Sleepyville.
And he sets it up, too. He lets him just get top position. He's like, all right, cool, let's do this.
No, please don't take me down.
Yeah, but fucking Hunt is not a takedown person, though, either. So I don't think he'll get an Ezekiel choke on Hunt. If he does, fuck. Because I'm pretty sure the odds on that one are pretty slim since he's...
Oh, yeah, Vegas will have a fucking field day with that.
And no one's talking.
You'll have that.
We definitely got to do one for. I'm sure you already got it planned, but we definitely got to do one for October 6's card. We were just talking about that. Yeah.
Dude, we could probably even do that motherfucker now, except for with the way people have been fucking dropping from fights lately.
Oh, I'm waiting for the press conference because they announced today that they're finally going to actually do a press conference. They were worried it wasn't going to do one at all.
I was gonna say, isn't that coming like in a week or two?
Next week, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he announced that he's going to do one because he wasn't going to do any because when he agreed to this fight, part of his contract this time around is that they didn't sign the contract for Khabib to fight against Conor McGregor. They signed a contract for Khabib to fight against Conor McGregor via McGregor Sports Entertainment. And part of that agreement was that he controls the media this time because that was part of the reason that he felt that he didn't do good against Nate 70 is they had him out on the fucking road the entire goddamn training camp doing fucking press conferences. You knew who he was going to fucking fight. You knew when the fight was going to be, but they kept him out on the road the whole time when he was going up to another weight class for the first time, and he thinks that it fucked him up. So when they signed it this time, he's like, nah, bitch, I control the fucking media, and we're doing one when I say, period.
Hey, can't blame the man.
Hell no, it's smart as shit to do it that way.
And on his part, you figure you just made fucking $100 million. You can pretty much tell anybody whatever the fuck you want at this point, because if they want your money to pull into their organization, they'll let you do it.
Yep.
He's a good trash talker, but he's a fucking hell of a businessman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not dumb when it comes to the fucking boardroom. That's for damn sure.
No.
He should have said, you know what we're going to do for the press this time? Khabib's doing all the press. Every day.
They did an interview last week with Dana before Conor had officially agreed to the press conference. And as of last week, Dana was legitimately nervous and told the fucking interviewer, like, as of right now, we're not going to have any press conferences for fucking UFC 229. Like, you're going to show up, you're going to see the weigh-ins, and then you're going to show up the next day and see the fights. Like, there was going to be no press conference at all. And then Conor called him the other day and was like, yo, we'll do it the 22nd. Only the 22nd. That's the only one you're getting. You better line your fucking cards up right.
See, I think, I think they could have worked their way around that. Like, let's say if they would have just made a press conference without Conor, and they've done that before. They've had a press conference with for the Till fight with Stephen Wonderboy, and Till wasn't there. So if they would have, let's say they just would have went along without Conor, and then Khabib comes on and talks all this shit, Conor would have won it one. He would have wanted to do it. But I guess who knows? Maybe he controls all that, really, just everything.
They were talking about that's part of this, maybe not like indefinitely, but this particular contract that he signed for this fight because it's so fucking huge. Like it's gonna break every fucking record there's ever been for any fucking fight ever anywhere.
That's good though, because somebody needs to do something like that because there's just a lot of talk on how the fighters don't get paid enough.
Well, the good thing about this fight is that either way it ends, it's understandable. Like if Conor cleans that motherfucker's clock with one good left, 23 seconds into the first round, it makes sense. If Khabib wrestle fucks him for 5 rounds and gets a bitchy decision, it makes sense because that's his style. So either way it goes. Like, unless there's some really crazy shit, like Khabib knocks Conor out or Conor, like, wrestles Khabib down, it's understandable either way the card goes, and it's just waiting for a fucking run back no matter how it ends. So, it's good for fighting all the way around.
Yeah, I guess there's no lose. Like, either one of them could lose in this one. Yeah.
Yep.
And Chevy, to answer your question there that I see, no, he was not. He was immediately cut after the last one.
Yeah, no, he's officially out of the organization, and so was the guy that he fought against.
Because that was just fucking ugly. Guy thought he was doing himself a favor by not finishing him.
Yeah, he thought he was playing with it, but Dana White was like, dude, you should have knocked him out. I'd have kept you around if you'd have knocked him out. You'd fucking look like an idiot. Now you're both cut.
Yep. That's called a case of born retarded, can't fix it.
Yep. Yeah, great way to get yourself introduced. Walk up to the cage going,
yeah, fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Dumbass. Kids these days, I tell you.
Well, it is that time. We should probably send her around the room and let everybody say their fucking piece. I gotta get up at the butt ass crack of dawn. Oh.
I don't have to set an alarm tomorrow. I'm happy for that.
Oh, that is a nice thing. Unfortunately, some of us do have to work for a living. Fucking bastard. Get off for a natural disaster.
I know.
I didn't get off for
I tried to work, but they didn't have any freight anywhere else. So I was going to go to Alabama and go get something going up to Ohio, but...
Man, fucking bogus. Oh, yeah. In that case, you know what? Since you don't have to work tomorrow, why don't you go first?
All right. Well, make sure you check out Adore Eliquid. Get you some of that Consequence. Check these guys out. Juice Maniac. You can find it at bmflabs.com. This one's a lemon snow cream. They have one that's like a Skittles, and the other one's like a blue raz slushy. And they're all pretty good. You know, they don't seem like they have a ton of sweetener in them. Pretty good flavors, decent stuff there. Take a look at what the FDA just did and go into your local shops. Make sure they're advocating. If they're not advocating, don't spend your money there. Keep an eye on your states. Make sure nothing crazy is going on there. I mean, right now it's been a little bit of a lull with the states, but with the fall sessions getting ready to get started, you never know what they're going to do. Especially if you're out there in California, you got flavor bans all over the place. So keep an eye on that. TJ, great to be back. Hopefully I can work it out my schedule where I can be here a lot more often.
You just got to suck it up and sit in the truck some more. That's all.
A little bit, yeah.
Thanks for coming, Frank.
Thanks, Giz.
Somebody had to be the nice guy to you. I wasn't going to do it.
Oh, I wouldn't expect it from you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, we're doing Banana, I think, this week.
Barring the house is not underwater.
Nah, we won't be underwater. Like I said, I'm on top of the hill. As long as I have internet, we're good.
There you go. That's another if. Shit doesn't go sideways. How about the other biggest dickhead in the room? Jesse. Oh, you thought I was talking about meter.
Are we changing up the order?
Thanks for having me, TJ. Like always, everybody go check out my website, standup3d.com. Check out my YouTube channel at standup3d, my Instagram at standup3d, and all the usuals. Go buy some Adore and some Ohmageddon. Go check out Kenny B and Vaping Swag, and I'm reading everything in chat. Crazy Face McGee. Leafa Vapes. He's got some good content on his YouTube channel. And yeah, thanks again.
Thanks for coming.
There you go. Gizzard Stew is going to be our voice of reason for nice guy attitude. In that case, how about let's take it over to the guy with the shittiest audio I've ever heard in my life, Ned.
All right. So hopefully I'm on the shitty one too. So hopefully it won't go bad. So let me hurry up. Yeah, I'll be live this weekend, probably Saturday night. And then just check out Adore Eliquid, of course. Check out Trinity Glass Hardware also. They've been super cool to me the last couple months. And other than that, thanks for having me on. Gizzard Brew. Check out Gizzard Brew. I've been vaping the shit out of it. I'm trying to save some. I'll probably just buy another bottle and have to steep that one because I don't know if this one's going to last.
Not going to make it to the deep steep.
Yeah. I was going to save half of it, but it looks like I'd have to stop vaping it now. But yeah, everybody have a good week, and I'll be live again this weekend. So.
Thanks for coming, Nick.
Thanks for having me.
Adam, how about you have at it, buddy? The fucking Eddie and the Arsons.
Why not?
Dickheads.
They are some dickheads. Shout out to my drummer Jake for stopping in tonight. That was cool of him. I'm going to post some links to the bands that I am in chat right now. and check them out. Check out everybody on the panel. They all have social media. They all have YouTube channels. They all do awesome shit for this community. Do yourself a favor, and if you've been wanting to DIY, give it a shot. Like, for real. Like, it's not as hard as you may think it is if you're not aware. Like, for real, give it a shot. Check out DTF's channel. Check out Fresh's stuff. Like, give it a shot. And also, I want to shout out one of the members of DTF's show, Mophead. He has a recipe called Raspberry Streusel Bar. I've been vaping the shit out of this stuff for like,
good.
God knows how. It's legit. It tastes like a raspberry power bar or like a breakfast bar. It's one of the most accurate recipes I've tasted by, you know, like a DIY guy in a while, and major props to Mophead. And other than that, check out everybody's shit. Yeah. And thanks, DJ.
Yeah. Gizzard Stew, you quiet motherfucker.
Thanks for coming, Adam.
Thanks for coming, Adam. I just want to say we've been putting this out in chat tonight, but let's help Jennifer Berger Coleman spread the word that adults like flavors too. We have a t-shirt that was t-shirt over at Vaping Swag, and it says I quit smoking after. You can put how many years that you smoked and then what flavor you used to quit with. So I quit smoking using flavored vapor, and I think that all of us did. I don't think any of us ended up quitting off of Marlboro flavored Eliquid. So the shit that the FDA is trying to pull in California, and it's not good. So picking up something like this would be a good thing to wear around and start a conversation with. And all the money, all the proceeds from this go to CASA. So, and that helps support Jennifer Berger Coleman as well, because she works for CASA. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
Thanks for coming on, Gizzard Stew.
Thanks, Giz.
Thanks, Meter.
Giz.
And we had, I should mention that I don't know if I had permission to use that vape model or not, but I don't think she'll mind.
I mean, that milkshake does bring all the boys to the yard.
Shout out to Christine, Very Vocal Vapors, for her fantastic vape model appearance.
Woo.
Oh, wait, I've one more thing. Back to the Pissy Pants desk.
Oh, we're at the Pissy Pants desk tonight. All right.
Almost got away.
Well, it's better than the Poopy Pants desk, so I'll take it. First and foremost, thank you everyone for coming out and dealing with all of the shitty, fucked up things that were going on with the stream early on. Appreciate y'all sticking it out. Much love to everybody out there. A couple things that we were talking about over and over again. One, if you haven't read that article there with what's going on with the FDA and their new hard stance on the epidemic, probably go take a look into it.
It's on the FDA website.
Just go read it up. We all kind of knew it was coming. Just remember, the advocacy fight is not over. And it will not be for a long time at the rate things are going. That's just how this works. So make sure you are still educating and advocating, because it's not for us. We all know that. It's for those people who haven't made the switch from the stinkies yet. We don't continue to advocate, this may not be around for them.
I don't think we ever need to stop advocating, no matter what.
Exactly.
Nope.
And also, like they did say, go get you one of those t-shirts. Or, if you can't afford the shirt, print you out the sign, take the picture, get it over to Jen Berger Coleman, either via Instagram, her email address. If you go to her Instagram page from the initial post where that was at, it does have her email address in there where you can send it to. So if you don't want to post it on social media, you don't have to. You can send it directly to her. just make sure you do it in one way, shape, or form. T-shirt variety is fucking awesome because that is a great conversation piece. Especially you walking out in public, or you walk into your local shop that doesn't fucking advocate, and you have that on. Guess what? That forces them to ask about that shirt because they'll read it and go, "Whoa, that's awesome. Where the fuck do I get one of those?" Then you can talk to them about advocacy. I'm not gonna try to go on a rant about that because it's not my style. As you all know, everybody on the pink pussy list, list must be before and after pink pussy. Otherwise, you're gonna get into some really strange places. And I don't know that I'll call them necessarily strange. It's just not things you want popping up at work. Make sure you're going over there. Remember, you've got Ohmageddon on there. You've got Coil Vapes. You've got Advocacy Liquid. You've got Lucid, the Lucid website there for Tenacious Vapes on there.
LucidRDA.com.
Yes, that's right. I forget what the name of it is. You also have the Vaping Swag on there. What else is on there? There's all kinds of shit on there. Kenny B. Coils is on there, if I remember correctly. Speaking of coils, somebody else, before I forget, you need to shout out.
Clean as fuck.
Clean AF coils came in the mail the other day. I do love me some Clean AF coils. Just a mess of them. Bunch of Nichrome 90. That's what I'm talking about. Want that instant gratification because I'm not about that waiting to ramp up time. Fuck that nonsense. I like instant gratification. There are certain things you wait for in life, but vaping is not one of them. Also, do check out all the builders out there because there's a ton of them. Kenny B, Juan Castillo, Scott DeCesare. There's just a mess of them out there. Make sure you're checking them out there and do all those guys solid. But as always, my biggest shout out always goes to Dawn at Advocacy Liquid because she's a huge part of why I stayed with vaping. So if you get a chance, go over to Advocacy Liquid, fill your carts with little purple hearts. You will not be more happy in your entire life than when you open up that wonderful piece of vape mail and it just slaps you in the face and goes, "Oh!" It's like a gift from heaven.
And a nice little note usually.
Yes, you know what? That is that is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Is the people who send notes on the invoices that you purchased. Don was the first person that I got one of those from. I've gotten some since from other places, other builders, things of that nature. But every time she takes the time out to write on each and every one that goes out to her. So make sure you are do her a favor. Keep her gainfully employed because she does a lot behind the scenes that nobody knows about. She is excellent for this community, so be excellent to her. Fresh, I don't know if you're watching the replay while you have some decent stuff there, but we'll see you when you get back. Looks like you're having an amazing time, brother. Not to mention, if you haven't been watching, go check out Fresh's channel lately. He did put out a couple of little vlogs there while he's walking around in different areas in Scotland. Some pretty cool stuff to see that he's walking around, and there's a whole lot of gothicness going on around there. I fucking dig it. Go check him out. I think he's on, what is he on, episode 8 or 9 or something like that?
9, I think, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of short ones. A couple of them are about 15 minutes, 20 minutes a piece. And good watch. Anyhow, I'm going to stop fucking rambling so we can get the geese and get the flock out of here. So I will send it over to the one, the only, the Meter Vapes.
First of all, TJ, thank you, as always, for having me. It's wonderful to know that no matter how many hurricane-hiding crackheads I have to deal with in my fucking Wednesday, I have got this panel full of lunatics and an audience full of psychos that are here every fucking week to help me unwind and get back to normal. Support those that support us. This community is strong because we take care of ourselves. There's a reason we have an entire website devoted to companies that use a code based on a goofy night that we all had drinking. Everybody on the pink pussy list, you have to use all those words. will give you some kind of discount just to show you how much they care about the community. And damn near everybody on that list takes a portion of their proceeds and gives some way. So the most important thing you can do is support the people who support this community. And in supporting this community, there's an important thing that I want every vapor watching this to do this week. And it's something that I myself am guilty of forgetting about. And it's the brick and mortar stores, not the vapors. They're going to find out eventually. I want everyone watching this to go out sometime between now and next Wednesday. Brick and mortars in your area, pick one that you haven't been to in a while and go in and just shoot the shit. Because that's the nice thing about vape shops. You don't have to buy something to hang out in any of them. So go to a brick and mortar sometime in the next week and just hang out and shoot the shit and find out how much they actually know about what's going on with the FDA, and take a minute if they don't and educate them. Bring your smartphone, pull up the FDA website, show them what we're up against. We have to get every single person possible involved before we don't have a chance to say anything to anyone anymore. We're stuck with what they give us. So take your ass out and bring someone else in this fight this week, because we can't do this alone. And it's time to care. We have to band together or we will be banned together.
Holy shit.
Perfect timing. On that note, guys, love you all. Thank you all for coming out. To everybody on the panel, thank you very much for coming out and hanging out tonight. Fucking love every one of you guys. You guys are all awesome. Oh, let's get the geese and get the flock out of Dodge. Or if you're Frank, you just sandbag the shit out of your house.
That's right.
Later, guys. Giz, take us out.
Alrighty. Well, as you go through the rest of your week, try and be nice to someone, if possible. And get off your butts and vape.
Bye.
Bye. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape.